Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله.
وعليكم السلام ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Good morning, dear students. Welcome to our science class. Today is Monday and it is the 2nd of November 2020. Okay, girls. Yesterday we stopped at muscles. We learned that we have 3 kinds of muscles and we said what they do. We have the heart muscle. The heart muscle pumps blood, and the muscle in blood vessels and organs controls how materials pass through them. Remember? Skeletal muscle pulls on bones to help you move. One more thing about muscles. Do you know that you have controlled and uncontrolled muscles? What are the uncontrolled muscles that you cannot control? Think about one of these, one of the 3 kinds that you cannot control. Who can tell me? And I want to see you guys. Can I see you, please? Please, open your cameras. I want to see you guys.
Okay.
Good.
Right. Miss, just a second, okay? And I will
All
open.
right. Okay, so which one of the muscles you think you can control?
Is it the hands?
Hmm?
Hands, we can control them?
Yes, sorry, I forgot. My question was, what are the muscles that you cannot control?
Cannot or can?
You cannot. Is it the muscles that pull bones to help you move, or the vessels, blood vessels muscles, or the heart muscle bump? Can you control your heart?
No.
No, because it pumps by itself, so it could let your let
So
your
you
blood
cannot
all
control
over
that muscle.
the body. No.
Excellent. Only you can control how to pull or to push using your skeletal muscles. Is that right?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
What about the blood vessels? Muscle and blood vessels. Can you do that? Can you control them?
No.
No. Excellent. So, the contracting muscle pulls on the tendon over here, okay? Which then moves the bone. How the bone can move. If you are bending your knee, how can you straighten your knee? Try, sit down properly and try, when you bend your knee, try to straighten it again. What pulls up your bone? Your muscle. If they are weak, then it will hurt you when you try to straighten your knee. If you want to straighten your leg, if your muscles are weak, then it will hurt you. But if it's not weak, it will not, and you will do it very easy. Okay? What I'm trying to say over here, that this muscle you can control because it's a skeletal muscle. Unlike other muscles, you cannot control them. You cannot control the heartbeat or the heart bump, the blood bump, or even the blood vessels muscles. All right, guys? Good.
All right.
Okay. Now, muscles can only contract to cause movement. When they contract, they cause movement, which is why skeletal muscle work in pairs. That's why they work in pairs. Look at this muscle over here. When you try to move it to up, you are moving which muscle? we are contracting which muscle? The upper one.
This
The
muscle.
lower muscle, you cannot contract it if you are putting your hands up. Yes, you can touch it. I think they call it biceps. Your biceps, try to, no, it's not the lower one, Maria. It's the upper one. Yes, the upper one. It contracts. When you put it, straighten your arm, it's not contracting. When you push it forward, it's contracting. Okay, when muscle contracts, the other muscles in the pair relax. The down, look, the lower one will relax. The contracting muscle moves the bone that attached to it. Now, if you are contracting the upper one, you are going to move your arm up. Why? Because it pulls this one. Let me draw to you. I will draw it to you so you can understand it more, can understand it better. Okay. So from over here, this one, this muscle is attached to this bone. Is that right? So when you contract, you will take this bone over here. Is that right? If you relax it, if you relax it, what will happen to your arm over here? It will come down and stay straight. See? If you relax your muscle. But if you try to contract, you will take this muscle again, back again over here. When you contract it, you are going to pull the hand to this way. Is it clear, guys? Yes?
Yes. Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
very good, very good. Today we have a new thing. We are going to talk about how do we breathe? How do we breathe, guys? What are we using when we breathe?
Our nose.
Okay.
Our lungs.
Nose, lungs. Excellent. Okay.
Our mouth when we
Your
are like.
mouth. Okay, what's go inside your body?
Oxygen.
Oxygen. Oxygen goes inside. You inhale oxygen. Okay, you exhale outside what?
Carbon dioxide.
Yeah.
MashaAllah. Carbon dioxide. Excellent. Can you take a deep breath? Deep breath.
I can't.
Yes, try. Are you inspired? You should. Inspire is another word for breathing in. Okay? Inspire. Inspire. This is another word for breathing in. Breathing out is called expiring. Expiring. Okay?
It's a scientific word.
So inspire, when you take in oxygen, you breathe in. When you breathe out, you expiring. Okay? Now, this is the explanation of how does our lungs work. Okay? But first, I want to show you the picture of our lung. Take a close look to our lung. This is our lung. This is the way where the air will go inside from our nose to our throat, through over here, and then through the lungs. We have a lot of things over here. You have 2 bronchi, 1 for each lung. These bronchi branch into smaller tubes called bronchioles. So where is the bronchi? If it's split into 2 and each of your lungs have it, where is it? Who can show me? Where is the bronchi? Yes, Maria, can you draw on the screen?
The bronchi
Yes.
is the one here.
Can you make it smaller? No, yeah, it's over there, but I want you to make it smaller because we have bronchioles. Bronchioles are a lot and smaller
Yes, I
tubes.
think I know them.
Okay, can you show it to me, Judy?
Okay.
You have only 2 bronchi, and bronchioles are too many, and they are small tubes. Excellent, Judy! Excellent. Now I'm going to draw again and show you the bronchi even more clear. See, you have 1, 2. Can you see it?
Yes, I wanted to do like this, but I just made it.
It's okay. I knew that you know the answer. That's why I'm very happy. Thank you, Judy. Thank you very much. You have 2 bronchi. These are the bronchi. Each one of them, they are attached to small branches. We call it bronchioles. See?
Yes.
Are they clear?
Yes, I can see them.
Okay, so these are the bronchi, and the smaller tubes around are bronchioles. Okay? I wanted to show you so when we read, you will understand more. Now let's take a look at this one over here. This one is what? Attached to what? These are bronchioles or bronchi over here, this small tube.
Bronchi. Bronchioles.
Final decision, is it bronchi or bronchioles? I heard 2 words.
Bronchioles.
Excellent, good job. These are bronchioles. Tiny blood vessels surround the alveoli. So what is the alveoli? Alveoli is these small balls. See? These small tiny balls attached together, we call it alveoli, okay? Red blood cells in the vessels absorb oxygen. Please underline with me. Underline with me. Red blood cells in the vessels absorb oxygen. And at the same time, carbon dioxide is released from the blood into the alveoli. See? So what goes inside the alveoli?
Now,
No, it doesn't go inside. It's released out of the alveoli, carbon dioxide. See? So you bring in oxygen and carbon dioxide goes out from here, from the alveoli. Alveoli is attached to the bronchi or bronchioles? Bronchioles, excellent. Okay, now guys, let's read this one. Maria, can you read for me, please?
Okay. Organs in the respiratory system.
Respiratory system. What do I mean by respiratory system? Do you know?
No.
Okay, I want you to underline with me. Organs in the respiratory system. When you breathe in and breathe out, this is a respiratory job, function. Now, what is your respiratory system? The organs that you use to breathe and to take in or take out oxygen. Now, continue reading, please.
Bring in oxygen that the body needs and releases carbon dioxide. The body's waste gas. The main organs in the respiratory system are the lungs. Lungs are spongy organs that expand to fill with air. Air enters your body through your nose or mouth. It flows through a tube in your throat called a trachea. 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 The trachea branches are two smaller tubes called the bronchi, where the
Bronchi.
bronchi, where the bronchi enters the lungs. They branch into the bronchi,
Bronchioles.
bronchioles. At the end of each bronchiole are tiny sacs called alveoli. Alveoli.
Alveoli. Alveoli make up most of the
Lungs. When you inhale, air flows through the lungs and alveoli inflate like tiny balloons. When you exhale, air flows back out of the alveoli and out of the lungs.
Remember ravioli. Do you eat ravioli? You don't eat ravioli? You don't eat ravioli is a pasta, kind of pasta.
Thing.
Yes, it's Italian macaroni.
I ate it once, I think.
It's stuffed with cheese. Ravioli, I think most of times they stuff it with cheese. Okay, now it's alveoli and not ravioli. Okay? Alveoli make up most of the lungs. When you inhale, when you take in oxygen, air will go into your lungs and the alveoli inflate like tiny balloons. I'm going to show you that in a video. Just let us finish this quickly. Okay, guys? All of the paragraph is really important, so please underline it all. I will send you the highlighted parts with the answer key. Okay, I'm going to show you a small video how when you inhale oxygen inside, okay, how it's work and how things are going. This alveoli will become very big, and then when you exhale, they will become very small. Now, let's talk about asthma attack. Have you ever heard about asthma attack?
No, but I think it's something about lungs.
It's about breathing. Asthma is an illness that makes it hard for a person to breathe. During an attack, some kids say it feels like breathing through a straw. Oh God, that's very tight and it's really uncomfortable. Let's see. Okay, just a minute. All right, guys. Now, let's see over here. Can you read for me, Tala, please? Constructed airways.
Constructed airways. When people are having an asthma attack, their bronchi become swollen.
You know what is swollen?
Not really.
Swollen mean big. Swollen. Okay. Yes, swollen means big.
The swelling makes their airways smaller. Air becomes much harder to get in and out of the lungs. People have an asthma attack may cough, wheeze, or feel like a weight is sitting on their chest. They struggle to breathe.
Yes.
Medication can help end an asthma attack. After
Okay.
the attack,
Just a minute, Tala. Where is the bronchi?
here, like
Miss, I
somewhere.
know.
Yes, Judy, show me again. Where is the bronchi?
Bronchi is this one, and the bronchioles are those.
Okay. Judy, again. Bronchi, you have one for each lung. You have one. Yes, this is one, and it is divided into two. Small two. See? I will draw it. Just a minute. I will draw it. See, first of all, this bronchi divides into two. So one for each lung. These are the bronchi. Okay, Judy? Then you have these branches, small branches are bronchioles. Okay? Now you got it?
Yes.
Okay, later then, what do I have over here, small dots? What do I call them? Ravioli?
No, alive.
Alveoli.
Yes, okay, alveoli. Excellent. Is it easy?
Yes.
Okay, good. So, people who have asthma, they have the bronchioli over here, the bronchi, sorry. Why I can't draw? Okay. The bronchi over here, they have it swollen. Swollen means that they are very big and very tight from inside. I'm going to show you a clear picture of it. So when they breathe, they cannot take in oxygen, enough oxygen or enough. See? This is the normal bronchi.
My throat is like this.
And it's very... yes, excellent. This is the medicine. This is the medicine for asthma. Excellent. The constricted bronchi are smaller. See the space?
Oh
Who will
my
take,
God.
yes, who will take enough air? This one or this one? The right or the left?
The right.
Left.
No, the
Left,
left.
of course. And the right, it's difficult for air to pass through. Okay. Now let's fill in the sequence of events that leads to the asthma attack. First of all, asthma triggers enter airway. Okay. Airway becomes irritated. It becomes uncomfortable. Why? Because bronchi become swollen. Airway become what? Big or thin? Or small or big?
Small.
Smaller. Excellent. And then it becomes difficult to breathe. Okay? And I showed you how bronchi becomes very swollen and smaller. Okay. Pollen from plants can trigger an asthma attack. What do I mean by trigger?
Like it causes.
Yes, excellent. I remember Maria was my English and math teacher in my class. Very good. Thank you, Maria. Thank you. Air pollution can trigger attack too. Okay? All right, guys. Now, I would like, before we start with the new system over here, I would like to show you a small video about respiratory and how you breathe in and breathe out. Okay, I just have to stop recording for a minute, okay, because I cannot record.